Reacts had 17 children with 11 different women.
17? God damn! Hey, before we get into the video, I wanted to take this opportunity to promote my brand new game show Dropout, which will feature 8 different streamers competing against each other to see which one of them is the smartest. Here's a clip we got from our test stream. Question is, can non-living things grow and change? Should be a simple yes or no. Let's see, the answer to that was no. Oh my god. Oh wait, where'd Jade go?
Wait.
The show is set to premiere February 24th. If you're interested in checking it out or excited as I am, you can follow me on my Twitch down below, twitch.tv/Joaber, or join our Discord to get any updates as they come. Enjoy the video. Sunny V2, this one came out a month ago, but we never watched it. I don't know. Sunny V2 hasn't been hitting lately, so I haven't really been pushing him on the streams, but we can watch this one. This one is probably good. Here we go. Shit always on auto quality. It makes me so mad.
Before filing for bankruptcy, 50 Cent was spending $108,000 per month to rent an 18-bedroom mega mansion.
Just pick 5. Joaber will play Valorant right now.
Was so brutal
Shut up.
He had to borrow money just to buy Burger King.
That's insane.
However, let's begin by talking about DMX.
DMX is in every single video that has to do with rappers that are stupid or something.
17 children with 11 different women.
17? God damn! So 50 Cent's really be carrying 50 Cent now? Yeah, bro.
For $1.5 million.
He really lived up to his name. Can't help but respect him. Some guy made a really big ass chain. I swear, it's the chains. It's so stupid. You be buying chains you don't need. Bro, did y'all see? Matter of fact, I know. Polo G new chain. Look at this dumb shit. Look at this shit. You don't need this. You do not need this, bro. You're never going to wear this. You're telling me that Polo G is gonna rock around wearing this dumbass fucking chain? Be real, bro. Be fucking for real. So
4 years later in 2012, DMX was sued by a different ex-partner. Bankruptcy would occur in 2016.
God damn! 3 bankruptcies is insane.
$1.7 million worth of unpaid child and family support, which accompanied $950,000 in bank debt and $1.7 million worth of tax debt. Since chance to pay the amount back in full, as he died in April 2021.
R.I.P.
And despite
R.I.P.
his extensive family debt,
wow.
Tyga was certainly better at managing his.
Tyga! I haven't heard that name in a minute.
When it came to luxury spending, after cultivating his career as a successful rapper, Tyga's name entered news headlines after he purchased a $200,000 Mercedes Maybach for his girlfriend, while being $480,000 behind in rental payments on a luxury Malibu home.
Who the fuck's the Tiger? Don't worry, he's not important anymore. He broke up with Kylie.
He was spending big in one area while being financially behind in
I
another.
hope I never end up like that, where I feel the need to live a luxurious life when I can't afford it. I'll take what? You think Tyga's valid right now? I'm not even gonna lie, he did pretty good after he broke up with Kylie. Oh, he hasn't done anything since 2019, that's why. Oh my god, he's so ugly.
What did he say?
Ugly.
Tyga hadn't been paying for the loan. Despite this, Tyga would go on to purchase another Mercedes Maybach, as well as a Land Rover, a Rolls-Royce Ghost.
I can't even go on the man, bro. I wish I had a shot at Kylie. Like, you're bugging.
And Rolls-Royce color.
Wanna be Blueface? Bro, Blueface wants to be him. What, you're tripping? Now you're just talking crazy.
Tyga was sued by a second landlord for $181,000 after once again missing rental payments.
Why can't this motherfucker pay rent, bro? He's dating one of the richest families in the world.
2020, where Tyga had racked up over $200,000 in damages.
No, I can't call him ugly. On some real, I can't call him ugly. He's not ugly, bro.
It was then revealed that Tyga was being court ordered to pay for $200,000 worth of unpaid jewelry, which accompanied the accusation by his ex-girlfriend Black China that he'd been missing child support payments. And just to add a cherry on top of the cake, while all of this was going down, Tyga was in $890,000 worth of tax debt to the government, despite unavailable to rap producer Scott Storch, who blew through $70 million in less than 3 years.
How, bro? Because it's not like this money that he's spending is helping out like small businesses and people who actually could use the money, and it being put back into circulation helps anybody. This is going into luxurious good to line the pockets of more rich people, bro. Like, you're spending that shit on drugs, on jewelry, on real estate. Maybe if you're smart, you're buying real estate. And cars that are gonna get repossession because you're so goddamn stupid and you lost all your money, so now you gotta get rid of them to be able to pay the fucking bills month to month. It's so stupid and annoying, bro.
Scott had earned this money by producing for some of the biggest names in music, including Kanye
70
West,
million,
Dr. Dre.
man.
It was a
You don't need that many
$10.5 million
cars.
mansion where he housed more than 20 staff, including a boat captain, just in case he wanted to go out on his yacht.
What?
On full-time staff? Yeah. In case you want to.
2009, just 3 years after having a net
Bankruptcy.
worth of 70 million, Scott had filed for bankruptcy. 6 years later, Scott would file for bankruptcy a second time, claiming to have a grand total of $3,600 of assets to his name, $100 in cash, $500 in clothing, and a $3,000 watch. Most shocking, his music companies are valued at $0.
Maybe this isn't how it works, but in my head, this would make sense. Like, if you're a producer, like the big producer, like the big dog, like a guy like Scott Storch was, you could just intern a bunch of little producers and have them make the stuff, and you just kind of like stick your fucking name on it, pay them a little bit, and you get the big bucks, right? Like, and that seems like it makes sense to me. Maybe I'm tripping, and I'm coming up with a solution that isn't even possible. Scott Storch is mad fucking dumb.
And in 2014, he made a grand total of only $10,000.
That's
Throughout this
insane.
hardship, Fat Joe was one of the only rappers to keep their friendship with Scott, possibly because Fat Joe went through a similar situation himself.
These transitions
Fat
are
Joe
so
earned
clean.
1.18 million
For-
in
I don't even be knowing
2007,
we're going on to the next person,
1.28
'cause
million
it's so
in
clean.
2008, 265,000 in
Wow.
2009, and 630,000 in 2010. However, despite having made this 3.3 million in only 4 years, Fat Joe failed to pay taxes on it. He was able to come up with $718,000 and had also done extensive charity work. However, this wasn't enough to satisfy the judge, who sentenced
Notice
Fat
how
Joe
the
to
charity
4
work
months in
was so that
prison.
he didn't have to pay
Despite
taxes.
taking personal responsibility
Bro, what
for his
made
actions
Mr.
by
Beast
stating,
normally-
there was a lot going on in
Bro made what Mr. Beast normally gives normally in a year.
the years that I didn't file my taxes, but it was my responsibility. Less than 4 years later, Fat Joe entered news headlines again after the IRS revealed that he still owed them 1.1 million in
1.1
taxes.
million.
However, this number was absolutely nothing in comparison to Fat Joe's friend Lil Kim, who owed almost 4 times more.
Ew,
and
she's
became,
ugly.
quote, too poor to file for bankruptcy. Lil Kim wasn't nearly as successful as some of the other rappers featured on this list. However, this didn't stop her from
I've
purchasing
never
a
seen her.
$2.3 million mansion back in 2002, notably with
Wow.
the help of a mortgage. Throughout the 2000s, Kim's music career slowed dramatically, and by 2018, Kim was filing for bankruptcy, as she still owed the full $2 million on her property,
Wow.
despite the 16 years that had passed. In addition
What?
to this,
She
Kim now
didn't
owed
pay any of
$1.85
it.
million to the government for 13 years worth of unpaid taxes, which accompanied a further $185,000. MC Hammer wasn't quite so lucky. Despite having the 5th best-selling hip-hop album of all time, which sold 17 million copies and featured songs such as You Can't Touch This, MC
That's the
Hammer
only
wasn't
one that
able
comes
to
to
stay
me.
out of
Lil' Kim
financial
possible
trouble.
at-
He
yeah.
bought more than 17 luxury cars, a private jet, 2 helicopters, and 21 racehorses. Some of the horses were valued at around $1 million. Most of his expenses, however, were on his home. He bought a property in Fremont, California for $12 million and spent another $30 million on
Oh my
renovations
God,
to turn
bro.
it into his dream
Millions,
home. He had a bowling
millions.
alley, basketball court, baseball field, recording studio, movie theater, 17-car garage, tennis courts, and 2 swimming pools to the 40,000 square foot mansion.
And he used
One of the
each of
pools
those
was shaped
rooms
like a
exactly
single pair of
once.
pants that came to
Twice.
be known as hammer
Once to make sure it
pants.
got
He
done,
added
and
several
twice
marble
because he
statues of
probably
himself throughout the
wanted to make
property
sure that it was
and
still
installed
there
a
or
gold
something.
hot tub in his bedroom.
Wow.
And to keep everything running smoothly, he employed a staff of nearly 200 people on the property, which cost him an estimated $500,000 a month. Unsurprisingly, less than 5 years later, MC Hammer had filed
Stupid.
for bankruptcy, at which point it had been revealed that he hadn't only spent his entire $70 million fortune, but had also taken on a further $13 million
Wouldn't be
in
surprised if
loans,
MC Hammer
which had been
sold
borrowed from
actual
over
hammers for
200
$10,000
different lending
each.
institutions.
That would be the
Despite
smart
having
thing to do.
spent a total of
But obviously,
$42
these
million
guys
on his
are not very
California
smart.
dream broke, as he's now come
Tpain?
on multiple podcast to explain just how brutal his bankruptcy was. Tpain had built up a net worth of over $40 million
You're foul
at his
for that
peak
one,
in
Caden.
2007, with all of his closest rap friends advising him that as long as he kept rapping, the money would keep on coming in.
Everybody before me that I had to look up to, they were just like, no, this is great. Once you start rapping, it's just money all the time. Nothing bad's ever gonna happen. Your family's not
He's
gonna
the one with the
come
big
out
ass
there,
chain?
just rap,
Let me
and
see
it's
it.
just girls and swimming pools after this.
For this
Damn,
reason,
dude.
his spending began to get out of control.
I bought my Bugatti.
You bought it for $2.1 million.
$2.1 million.
And then you, very shortly thereafter, you sold it for, all they gave you was $800,000. So it was like renting a car
Wow.
for $1.3 million.
Yeah.
With
Wow.
the purchase of his Bugatti accompanying a $400,000 chain and houses for
Oh
his
my
workmates.
god,
I
those
got this
chains
house
are
over there. I got
ass.
This other house for
The
my
person on our list makes this number look like loose change.
50 Cent.
50 didn't only release the 10th best-selling American hip-hop album of all time, but he also made over
I thought it was higher,
$100
to be
million
honest.
on a vitamin water investment, plus a further $78 million from a luxury underwear deal. In the late 2000s, 50 Cent made an estimated $300 million
Oh my
in
God.
only 2 years. So when he'd announced that he was filing for bankruptcy in mid-2015, with debts totaling over $32 million, the entire world was thinking the same thing. How did this happen? Well, after 50 Cent uploaded a sex tape with Rick Ross's girlfriend, 50 was successfully sued for $7 million, which accompanied another court order for 50 Cent to pay $17 million to a headphone manufacturer after one of their collabs went sour. 50 Cent's
What?
clothing company G-Unit Clothing then fell out of the spotlight, which accompanied the closing of his movie company G-Unit Productions, as well as his boxing company SMS Promotions. Throughout the whole process, the global financial crisis had taken a toll on the value of 50 Cent's investments, and by 2015 he was earning a comparatively small $185,000.
He just
per
got
month.
unlucky.
You could certainly
Honestly,
argue that this
50
was
Cent
enough
just
for
got
50 to get
unlucky.
back on his feet.
If we're being honest, out of everybody on this list, it sounds like I'm dick riding 50 Cent, but out of everybody on this list, 50 Cent is the only one who really just got unlucky. So yeah, that is his own decision. You're right, you got me there. Nah, but good ass video. Really enlightened all of us, I feel like. So you heard it, guys. I know you guys are all rich and balling. Instead of buying super expensive chains and buying Bugattis and shit like that, just give subs, bro. Get your fix off being the top gifter of the channel. Yeah, good vid, good vid. Ugh. I think we're gonna watch the Memphis one now. Let me give y'all some music. Enjoy this. I'll be right back. I'm pissing.